Willie D Live.
Did you feel like a hypocrite before you started speaking to the youth, considering your background of having been in the streets and having, dealt with drugs?
I did about smoking weed, because I had never stopped smoking weed, and I was speaking to the kids, and sometimes before I go speak to the kids, I done smoke the joint. So I feel bad. I'm like, oh, man, I'm letting these kids down. I'm doing this here, but I'm telling them to do something else. Even though our parents always have told us, don't do as I do as I say. That's just what they always said. But if you really want to be righteous, you need to be righteous and speak it to the kids. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I think I got myself more on a more righteous path that I can go and speak to the 18, 19, 21-year-olds and stuff and help them become entrepreneurs or whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't going to be successful in going to college. College ain't for everybody. So maybe it's another route you can take and be just as successful. You know, when I was working in the plants, everybody was tripping because I was working in oil and gas plants, right? Did that almost 14 years. But I was making $40-something an hour. I went to school for 5 weeks, 4 hours a day, and got my certification.
How old were you?
That was my 40s when I started doing music.
Oh, you talking about recent? I thought you were saying you had went to school.
I did. I went to school for 5 weeks.
No, I thought you were saying you went to school like when you was back in school, like as a youngster and making $40 an hour.
No,
I was like, what?
This was
okay.
When I stopped doing music, I went and got my certification as a safety man, right?
Okay.
And I'm making anywhere less. I pass the job up at $32 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to school for 5 weeks, 4 hours a day, and I made more money than if somebody that had a degree.
I ask you about the hypocritical thing because there's a lot of guys who have a past, right? You know, where they were in the streets, myself included. You know, I definitely have not been an angel, and so at one point I remember saying to myself, well, I don't want to say anything that if I see a youngster doing something crazy, I don't want to speak on it because if I speak on it, they're going to try to call me out and say, well, you did this and you did that and you did this and you did that. And I want to let everybody out there know, and women too, you know, your past don't define you. It refine you.
Yeah.
And so once I figured that piece out, I was like, you know, anybody that try to throw your past in your face, they don't count no way. They're not for you anyway. They don't even matter. So fuck them. It ain't about them. Fuck what they got to say. They gonna say something negative about everybody. They say something bad about their own mama and their kids and sisters, brothers, whoever. They ain't shit. They really ain't shit. Fuck them. Reach those kids. Put that information out there. If you got that information, especially if you've done something to bring harm to the community, make amends make amends, make it right, man. Go out there and put that information out there and try to help as many people as you can. And helping one person ain't enough because too much is given, much is required.
Yeah.
And so put that information out there, man. Keep on going. Keep on going.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate what you're doing, man. I see you. I don't know where the hell you're going to end up at because every time I turn around, you got something else going on. You got something major going on. You stay getting to the money, and that's another testament of not being a one-trick pony. Like, you don't. From the outside looking in, I say you don't need the money because I just saw them checks that you got right there. But you still got 3 or 4 businesses going on.
Yeah.
And you still working for somebody else. You got a side hustle where you work for somebody else getting $40 an hour. Yeah. Some people may not be able to humble themselves like that. People that's been to the top of the mountain with the financial mountain may not be all right with humbling themselves to make $40 an hour to work for somebody else, especially when you got other people that work there that may see you and be like, "Yo, let's try. Let me get a picture, man. Let me."
They always
get on my live
about a picture. You got someone be happy to see me out there, right? Then you got the other half. Oh, he must be broke. That's why he out here.
Right.
And I be like, yeah. I'm broke. I don't mind. Just go look at my driveway if you want to. Or not. I don't care. This is something that God blessed me to be able to go and go get this certifications that I can make this kind of money without a college degree and being in prison. See, I done been in prison and I can make that kind of money. Say, man, I ain't care what nobody said. I go get that money. I mean, one day I had my son would always be tripping me about my Tadari, my one that do comedy, right? Dad, man, I want you going to work, man. I'm getting up going to work. He just coming in. I'm going to work. Got me a plate and everything. Man, I used to see my dad go to work. My dad never went to work, man. My dad just lived on fat land, man. Dad, I'll set you up some shows, man. I'm tired of you going to work. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want me to go to the plant. So I think the next couple of days, I came home. I got a paper check. That was, I think, our first check or something I had on the counter. He came there and looked at my check. He said, Dad, this your check? Yeah, but that's for 2 weeks, though. Dad, that's almost $7,000. I said, yeah. They saw the short that I hated. He was tripping. Because I'm making $3,000, $4,000 a week. I got some jobs I go on, I get paid double time. My check $6,500 a week. I bring home 1 week. And I don't turn out one boat. I don't pick up not one piece of paper. I don't drive out no equipment to do anything but walk around and talk to people.
Man, where did you learn, where did you get this sense of self from, like, and this sense of worth? You know, because your worth is not tied. You like fancy things. I mean, you wrote one of the biggest money songs ever. You know, I mean, you put out one of the biggest money songs ever. Want to be a baller. So obviously, you like nice things, but nice things don't define you. How in the hell did you strike that balance? Where did that come from? Like, did you watch somebody else do it? Did somebody have these conversations with you?
My dad, he had me grounded the whole time. That was his whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Staying grounded, you know what I'm saying? Don't let, cause you got this and they don't have that, make you think you're bigger than that person, all right? Mm-hmm. He used to always say, it's better to have had than lost than never had at all. So if you can have it and you lose it, it's still, I done had it, so okay, I get it again. I get something else again. That's how I look at life. That's how I look at everything, man. I done been up and down, really, up and down, up and down, up and down. But mainly I've been up. And I feel great about myself. When I don't have nothing, I don't worry about it. But, you know, I just still be the same little Troy. I stay focused. I stay grounded. Because the table's going to turn again. You just make your plan. I tell my sons, do what I teach y'all today and start implementing it today. Don't wait 6 months later down the line, start doing what I'm telling you to do, because somebody's going to be caught up with you. See, I'm going to teach you some stuff, you're going to be ahead of the game. Right now, if I give you some advice, use it today. Start using it today. Don't wait 6 months or a year and start using it, because somebody's going to got that game that I'm just telling you, and they're going to pass you up. If you use what I teach you today, you'll be ahead tomorrow. Not tomorrow as you lay down and go to sleep, but tomorrow as in time. You'll be ahead.
Man, that's a hell of a note to end on right there, man. I appreciate you giving me some of that time, man. and more importantly, that game, bro. Important that knowledge that you have, man. And please, bro, write that book.
Yeah.
Do that movie. Write your own book. Tell your own story. I don't even want to hear some. I promise you, bro. If I hear somebody else telling your story, I'm gonna be mad.
Okay.
Like, you know, if I'm gonna be mad because I know they're gonna miss something.
You know what, Willie? I'm gonna take you up on that. I'm gonna start thinking about put it together. I got a lot of people that came to me about it. Man, they done came to me about making a reality show. I don't want to live my life on no reality TV or nothing. I don't want my life out like that. I don't want to put everything I do on Instagram, on social media. I don't put everything I be doing, got going on social media. I don't care. Everybody don't know. But they, like you say, they do need to know my side of my story, my life, from my eyesight, not from somebody else telling it from a third person.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Lil Troy.
Thank you, Mr. Willie.
One more question. Being that you are a seasoned young man, are you going to drop the L? Have you ever felt any urge to drop the Lil from Troy?
I have.
So it's just Troy now?
Yeah, see,
so on all
everything I do now is Berkeley Cares, Berkeley Trucking, Troy. You know what I'm saying? Everything is now. I don't just use Lil Troy, like a fan or something. Yeah, but normally I just say, hey, I'm Troy. How you doing?
What about when there's an opportunity to work in the capacity of an artist?
I don't want to do no music artist.
Now I'm talking about as an artist. I mean, if you go out and somebody want to say, "Hey, Troy, can you come and perform?"
I gotta know you for me to perform. Just cause you got some money, you want me to come perform, I still say no.
Yeah.
If I know you, and I did show with you before, long time ago, me and you all right, I do your show. Just cause you got somebody, hey, Troy, man, I got this big show coming up, I want you to do it, man, I'm gonna pay you this. Nah, man, I'm busy. I got something to do. I don't must go get the money.
What if the Grammys called you?
I'm gonna tell them, fuck the Grammy like Willie D did.
No more talk.
No more talk, yeah.